This highly acclaimed survival game doesn't need aliens or zombies. The environment and the critters and my own stupid mistakes are all that is needed to kill me over and over and over. I have to be completely honest, this game has been teabagging me pretty hard. Yep, the Nestea plunge. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. Here are a few teaser clips of what I'm currently playing. after being pecked by... Good morning. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. Here are a few teaser clips of what I'm currently playing. After being pecked by a radioactive bird, a somewhat mannered T-Tide Hill was compelled to become Kineas, the Sky Dude. You ever get a Jones to play something you haven't played in a long time? Well, I have a SimCity 2013 Jones. It's been nagging at me for days. So I reinstalled it from the EA app, but I'm not sure that I'm happy about that. It's a madness, I tell you, a madness. It's going to consume up entirely too much of my time. You see all this fancy stuff they're displaying in this intro teaser? Well, I always seem to implode before I ever get to the fancy future stuff. I think I develop too fast, get too impatient, get a little too crazy with trying some things. So my Jones wants me to try to take it a bit slower on the development and pay close attention to the basics of population growth and basic resource demands. I want to try to get multiple cities working together, buying and selling resources and goods, then work up to regional transportation, then work up to all the future fancy stuff, and then maybe even, finally, create one of the great works. Now, that all sounds good right now, but I'm not sure how it's going to go this time around. Anyway, I got the SimCity Jones, I tell you. The Jones! And it's a madness. What? Me? Playing an FPS game at my age? Well, I'm gonna give it my best shot. This highly acclaimed survival game doesn't need aliens or zombies. The environment and the critters and my own stupid mistakes are all that is needed to kill me over and over and over. I have to be completely honest, this game has been teabagging me pretty hard. Yep, the Nestea plunge. This highly acclaimed survival game doesn't need aliens or zombies. The environment and the critters and my own stupid mistakes are all that is needed to kill me over and over and over. I have to be completely honest, this game has been teabagging me pretty hard. Yep, the Nestea plunge. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Oh, what now? I'm trying to get the long dark to show up now. Come on. Going on there? It's not showing my game. I had to reformat my hard drive for, well, a hard drive for the Doom 3 game. Right, and there we go, coming up now. And I had never heard about formatting your drive for 4K for new games. That, you know, the allocation size of a hard drive, that's new to me. Old dogs can learn new tricks. And I thought I had everything non-essential moved off the drive. And I basically did, but the Steam app was on that drive. So thankfully, the Steam, I had it set to save all my games to the cloud. I wish EA and some of the others would do that. So thankfully, we didn't lose anything. Okay, so in the last episode, I was just moving supplies between couple of different a cache over there on the, I don't know, to the south of us, southwest. We were exploring that area, and I set us up with some supplies over that way in case we needed to retreat. And was in such good shape that went ahead and rescued this latest survivor over here. We went out and got this, and used entirely too much ammunition when the wolves attacked. But we managed to get back. Sad though, man, every little single bullet is just so precious. So let's see if we have any food on us. Got these MREs, 65%, 80%. Better go with the 65% one. Wow, good. Filled her up. How much water do we have? Wait, 7 gallons. Let me see how much that weighs. Wait, 59. We better put a little bit more in here. So we're gonna go try to get that other survivor. I think there's only one left. Could be wrong. And we're supposed to also now go in the same direction, go explore someplace called Skeeter's Camp, Skeeter's Ridge, Skeeter's something, I don't know. And try to find a lost or a missing church artifact. So we have to do all these quests before we can move on in the storyline for episode 3. But the good news is the big quest here, that's this, is providing all the supplies these folks are going to need to survive the winter before we can move on. And I'm happy to say we have done it. I've done it. I've gathered 8 antiseptic that they needed. 16,000 calories. Looks like I've got to put a little bit of food back. I must have went into their food storage last time I was here. I was starving Marvin. But I can fix it now. Okay. 48 hours of firewood, 10 bandages, kerosene, antibiotics, distress pistol. I need to put the distress pistol in there. I have it on me. Of course, I left it in the other. No, I put it in here. I found another one, so I didn't need to. keep it with me. There we go. All the items needed. Let me take her gloves back out of here. Why is it not letting us take things out of here once we put it in? It's too bad I shouldn't have put some of this stuff over here. I need that. Just dumb. I didn't realize that possibly if you put stuff in there, you can't take it out. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Hopefully we have time. Rosehip tea. Drink the water. Now, yeah, hopefully we have time to do this without hunkering down for the night and then going back out. We found some good clothing, and we've sewn up all of our clothing. Took the time to repair everything. Okay, the next survivor's way out there, and again, we should probably just go after the church artifact too. All right. We can stop by the homestead on the way there. And I was told, put your meat outside, Kineas. You're being dumb. You have all this meat that you collected from that bear you got the other day, and then you left it all inside, and all your other meat inside buildings. And I didn't know. They're like, yeah, leave it out in the snow. It'll actually last longer. That does make sense. Totally. So we'll stop by over there and grab all that meat and put it outside and see how much is left and not spoiled. Might as well grab a couple of sticks on our way. We run into anything, make a quick little fire. So when the wolves attack, again, my best suggestion is first of all, keep your head. They're going to be really loud and you know they're coming to get your ass. Okay? But as soon as you can, normally, again, if you grab a survivor or do something like that, no matter what, pretty much, they'll always have it set that the wolves are going to come after you. Just expect it. So, as you're walking back, as soon as you hear a wolf howl, drop your survivor, build a fire. Or if you've got plenty of spares, go ahead and drop a flare. But I really wouldn't do that. I'd rather just drop a fire. And that way, they can't actually get to you. They'll keep running away. They'll try. Sometimes they'll come in and try to take a bite out of you. But for the most part, that fire will stop them from coming in. And then you just got to have enough fire to hold them off while you take shots at them, or whatever your plan is to drop their morale and get them out of there. Throw rocks at them. I don't know. I haven't tried doing that. Probably be a lot better than shooting them. I should probably gather a bunch of rocks, because those bullets, man, bullets are so precious. Gotta have a lot of patience for this game. You're gonna do a lot of walking. Lots of walking. It's a walking survival simulator. And the more stuff you're carrying, the slower you get, the encumbrance. So it's a walking and patience survival simulator. Oh, I'm so happy that we're just not freezing to death. So right now, the wind is blowing. You hear it. It's not too bad. The conditions aren't too bad. But under these conditions where it's not too bad, we're not losing any body heat at the moment. So we found the wolf coat. We found a great sweater. Got all of our pants sewn up. Our socks sewn up. Mittens, hats. Everything is 100. Usually about 100%. Got our boots repaired. Found a bunch of birch with the where the last survivor was. That's nice. That reminds me, I should have made up some birch tea while we were there. But I wanted to get a move on. See if we could get recover this other survivor and get back at least to the barn here before night. Try to wrap that all up. You know, I've ever actually not looked to see if it tells us the time of day. Does it tell us the time of day anywhere? Oh, it just shows that I see up in the corner. So we're almost at sunset. Yikes. All right, well, so probably not a good idea to go out right now and make that trek to go find the other survivor. So it seems that I had a bear carcass out here. If you don't process it in a timely manner, then the carcass goes away, or they just account for other animals eating it. But yeah, I dropped the, I think, yeah, his carcass is gone. I dropped a bear here the other day. Got really lucky. Only needed 2 shots. He bled out and dropped right over here. So I've been running back and forth. I had to run back and forth and process the stuff off of it. I got a bear pelt curing in here. That's going to even keep us more warm. Or we get to use it as a blanket or something. I'm not really sure. But got the bear pelt. What did I come in here for? The meat. The meat. All this, look at all this meat. Ruined. Oh no. Ruined. Couldn't get it cooked in time. Oh no. No. Oh no, it's all ruined. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't get your advice earlier. Ugh. Oh, what a drag. Oh, so sad. That's a mountain of meat. Wow, here comes the wolves, really? Here, guys, eat some ruined bear meat. Assholes. Good thing we decided I'll come over here, hole up for the night. Ah, well, damn. Well, we can always, gotta be patient. Doesn't always go your way. Mostly, it's not going to go your way. Ooh, I don't want to use birch bark as a fire thing. I need the birch bark, or must only have 1 left. Birch bark. It makes restorative tea. Dun, 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 dun. Moldy. And this stuff is even going moldy. Oh, come on. They let it go moldy. What about, everything in the Rage today? Come on. The Rage today is dried, aged meats. Can't you just chalk it up as finally aged? Oh no, this is saying this is ruined too. Oh, typical. Oh, typical. The wolves went away. Like, nah, okay, all right. He went inside. No fun. You're no fun. Well, that means all the other meat that I have in the other cache, 2 cache sites, that's going to be, whatever I have there is going to be ruined. Oh, well. You know, well. Riding the storm out. I don't even think I need to, wow. Left a lot of cloth here. Dang. Wow. Really? I had that much cloth, huh? Was that the other day when I needed it? %, 94%. Better put it down the bedroll. It's gonna get dark. I just need to keep it underfoot. We don't really need a fire. We're doing well. It's gonna say we're gonna need light for repairing. Oh, I forgot to, not that anybody chats. Occasionally folks have been stopping in to say hi, and I've been missing your chat, so let me make sure that I have, come on. Have the chat window open. Do. That didn't help. Come on. Come on, Kitty, get it together. There we go. Now I can, if anybody comes into the chat to say hello. Happy Saturday night to you. Oh no, is it Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night. Yeah, I don't expect anybody to pop in. You all have lives and are out there having a good time. Let me raise my mug to you. Cheers, wherever you might be in time and space. I hope you are having a great time. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. Take a sip of my coffee. Oh, and I mean it. Okay, what time is it as well? Yeah, 48 minutes after the hour. I did start late. Okay, let's put stick. 34 minutes. About how long will one of these logs last? Two hours and 43 minutes. We sit on our bedroll. So dark I can't even see my bedroll. Okay, let's see if we can sew. Let's snuff light, hopefully. Sounds like I had some water up there. Can't even see my bedroll. It's right here, right under my feet. There, bedroll. I want to be on it, so all I gotta do is tip my head down. Tip my head down if the fire goes out. When the fire goes out. Okay, 100%, 100%, 98%. %. Can't repair in the dark. Fire went out. All right, let's just sleep. Feels like 63 degrees. Bed warmth bonus plus 6.2. Yeah, we're great. That's great. 70 degrees, that's warm. 60 degrees is nice and cool. That's where you usually want it with your air conditioner on. At least us. Have a drink, go back to sleep for another hour or two. And we don't have any cattails to snack on. I don't want to eat a whole MRE. Go back to sleep, man. Rough. Okay. Ooh, it's cold enough that we're actually losing body heat with all this great clothing on. Wow, it's cold. Wow. Yep, cold. Where did we find them last time? Up on the ridge. We died a lot over here, I think. Yeah. Pretty sure I remember dying over here a lot trying to recover this particular survivor. Over there. Get down into the roadway and see if it shields us at all from the wind. I doubt it, but you never know. A little tiny little drop in elevation might help. Nope. That's always worth a shot. Anything you can do to keep that wind off you. Usually wherever the survivor is at, they have a little fire next to them that doesn't go out. And you can usually recharge there. Rewarm. Warm yourself. Get hot. Dun, 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 dun. Is the long dark audio not playing? Oh, really? One moment. OBS, man. How is it not playing? Long dark. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Let me look. Stop for a minute, please. The only tough thing about some of these games, these older games, is they lose focus when you click off the window, right? And because they lose focus, every time I click over to check my OBS window or do anything else, the audio shuts off. I finally learned that usually to stop that, you have to put it into a borderless window or a window, and that'll usually stop it from at least shutting down or minimizing the video. But I haven't figured out how to stop it from turning the audio off. Man, we're already freezing. So I see that now that it's properly playing the audio, but now I can't see if it's duplicating it in the desktop. Audio channels are a pain in the butt. Not as bad as I make it out to be, but there's still a lot to it. Sure hope that has not been the way it's been for the other live streams where I don't have the desktop audio on and you weren't hearing it. Always something, man. So I remember this wall, this wood wall, and that the survivor was back here somewhere. And coming off this wall is when the wolves kept attacking. We had to tromps a long ways to find this one this time. I walked forever trying to find this survivor. The icon will show you the general vicinity of where your objective is, but it doesn't mean that it's right there. You've got to do some hunting sometimes to find what you're looking for. Really? No other little twigs, sticks? We need those. We need something. we're gonna need to start a fire. So I don't want to pick up the survivor just yet. I just need to warm up and then go get some more sticks to build a fire.
Nobody needs this anymore.
What we need is some matches. I'm very happy we found that FERRO rod, but it's in bad shape. It's like 46%. So that won't last long, but it definitely holds back the terror that I was facing of running out of matches. That would have meant we only had like 20 fires we could build. And then they go out sometimes when you're trying to start them, so... Oh, that was nightmare fuel. So luckily, I still haven't found a whetstone, which is a real drag when you have a hatchet. That is failing. Or a knife that's failing. You got to keep them sharp or they're done for. So I've been trying to avoid using my hatchet as much as possible. I've got another one as a spare, but it's at the ice cabin. I thought we would be over in that area of the map for a while. So I took stuff over there, so now we're going to end up having to go back over there and gather things. All of our essentials, anything else, that's the way the game goes. Sometimes you end up building all this cache and storage up, and then it's like, oh, well, time to move on. You just got to leave it. But it's okay. So this is episode 3 of The Long Dark, and the reason why I stopped playing for the last years was waiting for them to finish episode 4. So I guess that's all done now. Looking forward to that, and they're working on episode 5. That's great. And then they've got a new expansion, like Tales from the Backside, or I don't know what it's called. But they've got an expansion, and or they're calling it The Long Dark 2. I'm not really sure. Or they might be just working on another one, The Long Dark 2. A little confused at the moment as to what's what. But this has been very fun and challenging. Doesn't need zombies, doesn't need aliens, doesn't need anything weird. The fog. It's just a survival game. And you don't need much because this game will try to kill you hard. Hard. And then the mistakes I've made and the mistakes you will make. That's all you need to die over and over again. You're not gonna need much more. You think, oh man, I need more excitement than that. I need zombies, and no, you don't. Trust me, you don't. You may look at this and go, this dude sucks. He doesn't know what he's doing. He plays wrong. Maybe, yeah, it could be for sure. But there's a wolf out there. Son of a gun. How many dang bullets am I gonna have to use now? I picked up some rocks. I'll try throwing some rocks, but I don't know. I don't think they're that afraid of rocks. But boy, I used too many dang bullets. I'm a horrible shot. Last time they attacked.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
And I just, again, managed not to drop them. Just nicking them and wasting bullets and... What? Normally that's enough to fill you up all the way. And it's saying it didn't move our food meter at all? What? It stayed right there. You son of a gun.
Won't let you fall.
I need to save right here because things can things are going to go bad. Oh, I'm so bummed.
What?
That should have almost filled up our food meter. Yeah, last time I was over here, I was like, man, if we could just make it over to those shelters over there and get away from the wolves. Where did I get through last time? I think there's a wolf sitting there. I can't tell what that is over there. I can't tell if it was moving or not. All right, they're gonna jump us though. Usually they jump me right about here. Yep. Okay. Drop your person. Keep your calm.
Don't worry.
Build your fire.
Fire.
Try to keep your nerve.
Come on, little fire.
Pray the fire doesn't go out. Get your weapon. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, good. They are scared of rocks, you little turds. The only thing is that there's 3 of them now, and I don't know that I have enough fuel. Let's see. 1 hour. We have 1 hour. To drop their morale. Man, they got scared of the rock. There they are. Come on, you little chode. Hope I got him. Where are you? That's making their morale go down slowly. I think I did get him then. Normally they come right back quick. They run away and then they come right back, then they run away and come right back. Try to lure them away, lure them back by stepping away from the fire for a minute. Yeah, that did it. Ah, shit, that was a waste of a bullet. duty. That really takes the morale out of them. Lost one of their partners. Where's that other one? I gotta get that other one to come back. Come on, come back. Come on. Right, come back. Pop a cap in your ass. Come on. Oh, that was it. Good. Not great. We're good. Wow, he was big. Again, I don't think I have any time left. That took 30 minutes. 7 minutes. I can't cook this meat on time.
No way around this.
Dad, help me.
Hang on. I have you.
Crazy Molly's house. I'm pretty sure I searched everything in there. I don't know that when we leave, when you first leave Molly's place, I don't know that you go this way. We had to go to that cabin, but it's so blizzardy when you leave. There's a bear. That's lovely. It's gonna make it a pain in the ass to get back to our stuff.
I won't leave you behind.
I need some matches, please. Or a whetstone, please. Not that they're gonna hide one up here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oh, I picked up all that cloth I could have put down. Nothing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Getting killed by the bear is probably one of the most brutal things you can experience in this game. It's rough. It's not quick either. And normally the bear will just ravage you sometimes. It just won't kill you straight out. It'll just mess you up and then stick around and mess you up again. I wonder why they put X's on trees. What is that for? Is it a snow thing? What is that? I don't know. I'm not a wilderness homesteader kind of person. Do you have any idea? Why do they do that? Why do they reinforce the trees with the wood like that? Does it create a snow? I have no idea. Does the tree need support? I wouldn't think so.
All I want is to go home. In the sky. The plane.
Hang in there.
Yeah, hang in there. Come on. There's an elk at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So there's a wolf pelt right there. Is that an arrow sticking out of it? What is that? Forget. Oh, this was a person. Oh.
I've got you now. Don't worry. Perfect.
How did I miss this guy? But I'll take that knife.
I've got you.
Oh.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Well, I can come over here. We've got some of our equipment over here. This was one of our first cache sites. So we did find him earlier. I just didn't get the knife out of him or didn't see it. Yeah, we better hole up here. I'll just move everything. Let's decide now what we want to drop. That's to dry indoors. Alright, so put that back. Really, it didn't show us that stuff to eat earlier. Oh, this was in here. I see. Oh, good. That's the wolf meat. Really? Damn it. Try to get that on our way out. Still too heavy. So I need to be able to run. I've got a piece of coal, but you can't start the fire with coal. That's good. Keep that accelerant. The heck is so heavy? All this meat? £63. That should be able to allow us to run. And run we have to do. We've got to find some sticks. Damn you, game. There should be sticks everywhere. These take 5 minutes to break down. These larger ones, I have no choice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Too windy. Should be we're out of the wind here. Try to put it close enough to, I don't know if they'll freeze or not. Come on, what are you doing? Won't you let me put my fire down? What? going on here? I have never had a problem setting up a fire in here before. What is going on now? What? Well, that's good. At least the wind stopped.
I feel it.
Oh. Oh, I'm feeling it too, pal.
Fire. Perfect. I'm not sure I can carry much more. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope. And it's gonna get worse, Astrid. We just gotta warm up and get out of here. Not gonna be able to move. Oof, it's gonna be rough.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Right? Oh, as soon as I pick up Wade here, I think we're not gonna be able to move it all. We'll see. That stuff needs to be out of the weather.
Won't let you fall.
Please be able to move at all. Oh good, she can move. At least she can move. It might take forever to get us there, but the wind's down. And as long as we can move, we're all right.
Hang on. I have you. I won't let you go.
Reminds me of an REO Speedwagon song. Don't let him go. Hey, Nomad. Hey. Oh, hey, let me, I'm so sorry. I'm slow. Nobody usually chats. Nomad says, hi, I want to buy The Long Dark since episode 5 is not released for story mode. Should I start from survival mode and play story mode when the episode 5 will be released? Should I start from survival mode and play the story mode when episode 5 is released? I didn't know that. You said since episode 5 is not released for story mode. It should be story mode, right? Isn't that going to be the next chapter to the end of this? Or hold on a moment. At the moment, I don't have the answer. I'm thinking that episode 5 is the conclusion to this. I'm in episode 3 right now. That's the reason why I started up again. I wanted to get through episode 4 because I heard episode 5 is on the way. I don't know. I know that I've also been hearing that that they're working on The Long Dark number 2. So I'm getting a lot of conflicting stuff at the moment. Let me go over to the webpage.
Stay with me.
Let me try to get Astrid here on a course, on the direct course. And let me go to Steam and see what it says. Steam says Long Dark visual enhancement update. Long Dark updated to version 2.3. DLC. Tales from the Far Territory. So that's one of the DLCs you can get now. Tales from the Far Territory. Deep along the rocky spine of the Great Bear stands the far range. Mysteries abound in remote airfields, abandoned mines, and forgotten railways. The air crackles as the aurora blazes overhead. Will you survive long enough to unearth the secrets of Far Territory? So that sounds like just unrelated to story mode. Wintermute. Episodic story mode for Long Dark. Wintermute includes 4. You're right. 4 of the 5 episodes that form Wintermute. Episode 5 is in development and is slated for release at a later date. This will bring the Wintermute story to its conclusion. So 5 is part of the story. So yeah, get the Long Dark if you want all the story. And I have never played survival mode just to see how long I can survive. That does sound like a lot of fun. But if you're interested in playing it, I would. I'm not getting paid by them to say that. I do enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it. I keep coming back to it. And I want to know the story now. So I'm kind of invested. you checked Steam's comments for this game, and people say that the devs promised to release final chapter episode, which is 5. People blame the devs that they released the DLC and started to develop The Long Dark 2. But I have not finished yet chapter 5. Right. Things in order. They're like rushing the gun and doing all these other things other than working on episode 5. You know, they may have different development teams in Hinterland where, you know, this group over here is working on something. I know still the argument would be, though, why don't you have everybody just working on this one thing at once? Why don't you just finish this thing and then move on, give us the DLC? I've also heard of some other things, like maybe it's part of episode 4, like there's a trader or other things that you can do. You can get different recipes. I don't know if that's... I don't know where that comes in, but I was watching somebody's video the other day that just came on. It was related to the Long Dark, and they started saying, yeah, I like doing this, and I like all these recipes to cook deer stew, and I'm not... there's a trader in the game, and you can go to the trader and do this and that, and I haven't seen any of that. I don't know what that's about. The only thing that got me mad is you know, they're like, here, go find a birch sapling to build a bow and arrow. And then I run around this damn map, or other maps, including going to areas that are designated birch forest, and just never being able to find what I need. I mean, searching for hours for a freaking sapling to make a bow. And then to get the things you need to just make some simple arrows. And I was like, wow, it's not even worth it for me to invest my time running around trying to stay alive to build a stupid bow.
Stay with me.
And then I was trying to find insider people that are like, okay, here's a map of where all the crap is at. Right? And then they put the sapling on there, and I still didn't find it. They're like, yeah, the sapling's over here by this and that and this, and... oh... only that stuff has made me mad. Yeah, I'm like, I'm in a birch forest. I went on the forums. I'm like, hello, developers. I'm standing in the middle of a birch forest, and I can't find a birch sapling. Thank you very much. The only sapling is supposed to be entirely on the other side of this map, not in the birch forest, and I can't find it. So I was just, I guess I was a little mad they just didn't help us out and set a couple of things up and give us a little bit of an advantage. Try to be a little nice. Yeah, if they go into the birch forest, they're going to find all these saplings and they can knock themselves out a bow and 12 arrows and... we'll at least give them that. In all these cache areas that I go to, no whetstone. Oh, all these prepper cache. Really? The preppers don't have a whetstone? Come on. You're killing me. But it is very challenging, and I have really enjoyed it. So, other than that, I normally don't like to complain about anything. I don't really care. It's, at the end of the day, hey, I had fun. I'm not that invested. I've really enjoyed it. I enjoy the art style. I thought it wouldn't be that exciting and it wasn't going to be that challenging, and I was entirely wrong. What do you mean the survival game doesn't have the zombies? This is going to be boring. No. Good stuff. Taking into account the story mode is not logically finished, I hesitate to start the story mode, but I really want to play. So I think it's better to play survival mode at this stage of the game. Anyway, you answer, thanks. Oh, hey, you know, thanks for stopping in. I'm sorry I don't have all the answers. Yeah, I ended up taking like a year off to wait for them to finish episode 4. So, but I still think that you're going to be playing for hours and hours and hours and hours. I think there's enough content now that you can play for for days, and you know, and then you might want to take a break before episode 5 comes out. So there's that way to look at it too. I guess if you're asking me to try to upsell it for them, then that's what I would say, is that there is so much content in here right now to do, and it's hard enough that you're not gonna blaze through the story mode. I don't believe you're gonna blaze through story mode at all. It's hard, and I really recommend setting it to hard. That way you get the full experience. The difficulty level, you know, make it hard. But I think there's enough content in it that, yeah, you'll be playing for days and you'll be ready to take a break and move on and go play something else for a while. Speaking of, folks, when I got this new computer, I was offered a 1 month, logically but not logically, when I got this new computer, I was given one of those free months of Xbox Ultimate Pass thing. And I'm not interested in having a subscription, but I am interested in using it for the month.
What happened?
And Doom Dark Ages just came out the other day, and that's cool. So I decided, and it was on my last day. I had to redeem it on the 29th or I lose it. So I went ahead and redeemed it, and I got Doom the Dark Ages installed, and I've got City Skylines 2 installed, so I'm going to be playing that. So this next month I'm going to try to be playing a little bit of all these titles that I wanted to play for a while before the Xbox Pass expires. So I don't mind. I'm going to play this. I know that I'm going to be playing this for a while. I have episode 4 to do. I know I'm going to be playing this game for days or for a while. And so, man.
We're not far now.
Yeah, we are, Molly. We're pretty far still. I need to put Wade down and give Wade some water.
Just have to put you down.
We both need a drink. Let me diagnose Wade here.
I'm gonna check you out.
So yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get through episode 4. But now I've got all this other stuff to play.
You'll feel better after you sleep.
We're both gonna need some sleep, Wade.
I've got you.
Thank goodness there aren't zombies. That makes it so much worse. Also, your plan is to play without hints from Google, YouTube. Have you used guides to advance in this game? Only one time. Only one time to find the arrows, the birch sapling. Oh, wait, yes. I will say one other time. They pop out. So it was the birch sapling and the hydro dam. The hydro dam was really difficult for me. And it's so dark, and I didn't have a flashlight or a lantern, and so I remember that. I haven't had to rely on it too much. It's pretty good, unless, again, I've had to use the maps, though. Again, trying to find what I'm looking for. But normally you don't have to. I think if your goal is to not use guides and stuff, you're gonna be all right. You'll get it. I don't think it's so confusing that you can't figure it out. Me, sometimes I get nervous and lazy, and I get frustrated. So I can remember, you know, sometimes playing this game like this. Like, it's gonna take me an hour to walk across this map carrying this damn person. And, you know, I'm trying to play this game and like, that's what I'm going to do for the next hour. Die of freezing to death walking across a map for an hour. There's no fast walking. There's no, at least they got an auto walk. And I remember being so mad that, yeah, well, screw it. Give me a guide. I don't care. I just want to get through it. So it could end up doing that to you too, making you mad. And kind of like in Dungeons and Dragons, it's like, you know, being able to tell it, I want to go here. And it rolling dice to determine if you're going to have an encounter between there, and you have an option to fast walk.
Mama.
Because, you know, doing this sometimes, but again, that's part of the survival experience. Because if it was windy or blizzarding like it was a little while ago when we were in that little shack, we'd be done for. Nomad, some people in Steam hate the game designer who made gamers to carry this body all over maps. Well, yeah, this game is not for everybody. And hate is an awful strong word. And nobody made them buy the game. And nobody made them play the game. And, you know, sorry, go make your own game. You know, hate is too strong of a word. It's just a game. And there's all kinds of other games. There's a million games out there. This is, you know, it is what it is. Accept it for what it is and try to find the love in it and get through it. Again, if I dropped all my gear, if I was going to go back to that cache, and I still got to go back to the other cache beyond that, to the ice lake, and get all that supplies and bring them back over here. And I've got supplies over there at the other thing. If it was really that important to me that I get across this map with this body super fast, I could have dropped all my gear. I could have dropped everything if I was confident that I could make it there in time, and I could have had this body on my shoulders and probably still sprinted. So it's just that this is currently my choice. I said, oh, I need to move all this gear. I'm gonna be exploring the northwest side of this map here in a moment. I don't need all my gear back there, so my decision to load it all up and bring it with me. It's those kind of decisions that can make or break it. Same kind of thing. I could get caught. I could have grabbed all my stuff, and at this point in the game, another blizzard come in and wipe me out. A wolf attack, a bear attack, anything. Hang with all this gear on me. I would have to drop all my gear immediately, try to start a fire, which I don't have any material to start a fire. Here comes the wind. There goes our body temperature. Thank goodness our destination is in sight. So yeah, it's all these little things that make you dread your decisions. That's kind of the excitement of the survival game. Did I make the right decision? Did I make the right decision? At least when you get this body to the destination point, you get some experience and understanding how hard it is to do in reality. Oh, that's exactly correct, Nomad. That's absolutely right. That's the point. so many times it's my own bad decision making. Don't hurry, going out too fast. Oh, I can make it. Or just getting comfortable and easing in. It's been so nice. Oh, it's simple. I'm overconfident in my ability. And boom, dead. It definitely, like in Dungeons and Dragons games, role-playing fantasy games, tabletop games with your friends, your dungeon master friends don't make you take into account encumbrance, and you're carrying all this stuff. But this game, it makes you feel every ounce that you carry, and I do like that. Uh-oh, Wade, poor Wade. Come on, Wade. Can't believe I would have to try to. I might not make it. I've never lost a survivor, but I think I might lose Wade.
Don't give up. I won't leave you.
I have no way to get Wade warm before we get to the house, but we're so close. And I can't sprint. So it's one of those decisions here in a minute. If I can't get it, I have to like drop all my gear and try to run Wade over to the dang house and then come back and pick up all my gear. Oh, Nomad. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad to have met you and to chatted with you. And give me a minute. Let me subscribe to you so I can maybe check out your journey. So I'm going to subscribe to you, Nomad. Can I get out of the wind over here at least?
We're making good time.
Come on, Astrid. Come on. I can't put Wade in the truck. Ugh. Just start dropping everything.
We're getting cold. I got you. We're gonna make it.
Did I drop my damn boots? Shouldn't be able to drop clothes you're wearing. Now I'm gonna freeze. Oh, hurry up. £34. Run, Astrid, run. I still can't sprint. Oh, come on. Oh no, he's gonna die. I can do an auto save and go back to the last checkpoint and try to save Wade. Come on, run. Run, Astrid, run. Come on. Come on, Astrid, come on. Come on, Astrid. We did it. We did it. We saved Wade. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, we did it. Locate and return the missing survivors complete. All right, let me take this time to go over there and sub to Nomad. Go to channel. Nomad. Dillman, hey. I knew it. Dillman in Castle Rock. Danny Dillman. All right, so I'm subscribed to Nomad. Great. Oh, I put down our bedroll, but thankfully I didn't pick this one up over here.
I'll take it.
Yeah, take it. We need some rest, then we'll go get our gear. Then I'm going to come back and probably wrap it up here. I've got to get some SimCity. I want to get SimCity played for a couple hours tonight, and I'm playing Doom, the Dark Ages, so I want to come back and play some of that too tonight. Being very ambitious on this weekend. All right. Let's go get our stuff. I swear we dropped our clothes. I didn't want to think about it. That was desperation. It's always desperation. I like it though. That's part of the excitement of the game. Going back to answer the questions, did I make the right decision? Wait. Yeah, I took off my clothes. That was... why would they do that? Clothing should stay in its own category. You should never, ever, in an emergency drop, be dropping your clothes. What kind of thinking is that? As I say, it's all about your own responsibility and making the right decisions. It's on me.
Is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, good. At least she's warm again. That was dumb. Good luck out there, Nomad. All right. So yes. Yes. I've been questioning if I'm too old to play Doom Dark Ages. It's just, you know, FPS games. That's like a younger man's game, but didn't do too bad last night. Doom is it's a trip, man. I was visually disturbed by it as a young person playing it. And then I never really had a good enough computer to play any of the other ones in between over the years. And so it wasn't a high priority to ever go back and play them. So I'm happy that I have a decent gaming computer now. And I'm, you know, checking it out. I'm already a little bit visually disturbed by some things. I know it's going to get worse. Anyway, we made it to the point in the game where I got like a mecha. Doom, the Dark Ages mecha, and it's a lot of fun playing as a giant mech. And taking on gargantuanly large monsters.
His own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, rabbits over here. Well, that's just the carcasses. Take those back to the probably make an arrow or two. Well, we only got one arrowhead. That's another thing. You're not going to find a lot of arrowheads around. You'll get one extra arrow out of things. Cloth. We'll check our clothing before I dump that. I want the birch bark. Keeping the flare pistol. Probably need one stim for right now. 2 flares. We don't need all these shells. Don't need these. Oh, what we need to do is put those over at the cabin. We'll eat this stuff. Ooh, that's probably gonna make us sick. Probably just have to drop that one. Just drop it. I need to put the tools back over in the other place. Snares, coffee. Let me start cooking that. That's pretty much it. Okay, good.
I could eat anything.
Oh, don't drink that. Ugh. It's dumb. Food poisoning. Freaking great. Antibiotic. Let's see. So what do we have to drink? Okay. Nomad, I was asking, do you use cheat guides or anything like that? No, but right at the moment I can't think of what I need to drink to get rid of the food poisoning. Because I was drinking that water too. Accidentally drank bad water. Food poisoning occurs randomly when consuming food items, raw meat, blah, blah, blah. However, non-potable food, non-potable water can cause dysentery. After achieving level 5 cooking, only raw meat, raw fish, and blah, blah, blah. Effects. Fatigue treatment requires consuming 1 dose, 2 pills of antibiotics, or 1 cup of reishi tea or burdock tea, followed by resting for 10 hours. I just drank I just drank the reishi tea. But we'll cook some more and take an antibiotic now. What the hell's my antibiotics? I swore I still had some in my inventory. I do.
Damn it.
All right. We either gonna make it or we're gonna die. Do a new save in case we die. All right, we did it. We're cured. We survived. All right. Go back to the long dark Unity. Did it crash? It crashed. Good thing we were done. Dun, 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 dun. So thank you for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow night. I'm trying to get a schedule. There's so many different things that I want to play right now. I'm doing my Monday through Friday live stream at 1 p.m. for the Sky Dude, which is my flight simulation. That's my primary live stream. Now I'm doing this. I was doing SimCity Societies. That's a bust. Runtime errors, and I can't make it work. SimCity, doing good. I'm gonna be playing SimCity. What time is it now? It is 22 minutes after the hour. I'm gonna be back at the top of the hour playing SimCity for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna round out the morning with Doom the Dark Ages. So thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And gonna have a lot of fun playing games together, making friends. And if there's any games in the future, like the farming simulator, I got a buddy named Farmer that comes in. You know, maybe there's gonna be some fancy multi-playing. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Let's become friends, and maybe in the future we can play some games together. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. You know, at the end, when you create those end screen credits or end screens for your content, and it puts up the next video or playlist that you want people to subscribe to, and then you've got a really busy background, and then you've got, your stuff, it all just kind of blends in. It's really hard to read or to pick another video. So I kind of like at the end of these live streams, like making sure that there's not a whole lot on the screen for 20 seconds or so, where those end screen graphics come up promoting your next video or whatever. So nothing in the background is jacking people's eyes up. So it'll be turning off here in just a moment. Oh, I'm so excited with SimCity 5 2013, whatever you want to call it. For the first time ever, I have gotten one of the Great Works projects started. I've managed to keep 3 cities alive so far, and now we're working on the Arcology. It's a giant mega structure that houses lots of people and has its own shopping levels and work levels and this and that levels. And so working on that, and so I'm going to put in a couple hours for that here at the top of the hour. All right, that's enough time.